Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is another episode of OTV Live. We've been going for a few weeks.
Feels like it's been a long ass break, bro.
Yo, it's been a long break. So let me tell everybody that's listening what's been going on or watching.
What's going on? What you plugging in?
That's that's my vibrator.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so listen. So we took a week off for the holiday.
Okay.
Was that the end of May? Was that?
It was end of May. What was?
Yeah, I think it was the end of May.
Was it Easter?
Easter.
Did Jesus come back?
Nah, bro.
Oh, okay.
I think that was Memorial Day.
Oh yeah, it was Memorial Day.
Okay, so
Barbecues.
we were going on
Yes.
Memorial Day.
Okay.
So the next week after that, my son got sick. He caught the norovirus.
You were telling you texted it to me, and I was like, "What is this
man.
Noro? Who's Noro?
Zorro's cousin. I don't know. Yo, this is my son. He's like not even 2 years old. And he's like, Daddy, he tummy. And I'm like, what's wrong with your tummy?
You know it's bad when a 2-year-old decided to talk.
He's like, tummy. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with all him? I was like, yo. It's like grown man shit, bro.
Oh.
It was crazy.
Wasn't that baby poop?
There wasn't baby poop.
No.
It was everywhere.
It didn't smell good either.
Yo, dude, it was like The Exorcist. It was like split green pea soup.
Oh.
He was like,
Oh.
But yo, it's so crazy. Like looking at kids when they throw up because they don't know they're throwing. They just throw up.
Of course.
So he was just like, bruh. He was like, how you doing?
Yeah.
The next thing you know, like the pamper is just like, it was like spraying out. I was like,
Oh my god.
Yo,
So you had to like throw your clothes away.
Yo, shout out to his mom, Naya, because we're in our hospital. And she's like, I really need a pamper right now. And
Everyone's ignoring her, like, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. The nurse was like, we'll get it in a second. We got to test them and see.
Shooting everywhere.
No, yo, it got all on her clothes. Like, we literally had to, like, tie it up and, like, throw it in the trash.
Yeah. It's like a skunk.
Yo, listen, I had to take my shirt off. I had to give her, like, I had to give her my tank top because she was like, it was like.
She was running around the hospital with no shirt on, man.
No, of course, come on, man. She had a bra on, but my tank top. That's it.
I'm saying you, not her.
No, me. I had like a shirt like this and then a tank top on under. Come on, man. I ain't trying to show these ladies my sexy body. Come on, bro. So that would happen the first week of June, and then after that, there was another thing that happened.
You had a show.
Remember. Right.
You had a show.
Yeah, I had a show. I had the show in Long Island, about two and a half hours away Saturday.
Oh wow.
And then I had another wedding in Brooklyn yesterday.
Nice.
And yo, I'm telling you, that one yesterday was a dud.
Really? Was it indoor or outdoor?
Indoor.
Okay. You ever done any rooftop weddings? Do people do that now?
Yeah, rooftop weddings. Yeah, rooftop weddings was dope. But last night, I I'm not gonna, talk specifically about the bride and the groom, but it was terrible.
You should.
No, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Why was it
terrible? The father of the groom
Hmm.
was going around telling people what to do. We like, bro, this is not.
Like
He's
the musicians or just everyone?
He was trying to tell the musicians what to do. He's trying to tell them that they're going to do the mezuzah.
The Macarena?
No. This is a Jewish family.
Oh.
So he was walking around. He was like, listen, guys, can you just turn it down a little bit? Like,
get a little less hip-hoppy and get a little bit more hot.
The bride was so pissed. Like, the wedding started out with him coming up to the band leader, my boss, going, I don't think we're doing that. Like
what?
announcing the bridal party to come in.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't think we're doing that. Like, bro, this is a wedding. Like, what are you just supposed to be?
Dude, they need to come up with a new show called Fatherzilla. Like, that Bridezilla. They need to do one for fathers.
But he was the father of the groom. He wasn't even the father of the bride.
Of the groom?
He wasn't the father of the bride. He was the father of the groom.
Oh, he was actually Jewish.
Yeah, he was. Yo, dude. So every time the band
My mother's Jewish,
playing,
so I can say that.
Every time the band started playing, he was like, "Can you turn it down a little bit? Can you turn?" I was like, "Why did you hire a band? If you wanted to tell people to turn it up and down, hire a DJ. Oh my god! All you got to do is one button, and that's it. One slider, and you good."
He could have been the DJ. He could have been the iPod DJ.
Yo, so then when the mother, the bride father dance happened.
Okay.
Somebody comes out of nowhere while they're dancing and tries to talk to the band leader while he's actually singing the song. So then he goes to the I shit you not.
No
he goes up to the bride, taps her on the shoulder like this. Yeah, we're gonna bring the chairs out to do the the Jewish thing.
Yes.
The parents of the bride, parents of the groom. Right. She's looking at him like, are you really tapping me on the shoulder while I'm dancing with my father at my wedding? So after the dance, she's like, we're not doing that. And I was like, oh, Jesus.
Awkward.
So then the groom and the mother is dancing, and they're dancing to their song, and people start getting on the dance floor and start dancing.
But they hadn't finished yet.
They hadn't finished. They just started the song, and people just got out on the floor. I was like, yo, it was, and the ultimate thing that happened. Now, we were like, I don't think we're getting fed tonight. Usually it's an early wedding. They don't usually feed the band. If it's a late wedding, they usually feed the band. So the guy comes in.
Pets and shit. You gotta feed the band.
So the guy comes in and he goes, hey, we're going to feed you guys. We got something for you.
Thanks.
And we were like, oh, great. That's awesome.
All right.
He comes in with the kids' meal.
Stop.
French fries and chicken nuggets.
I think you're going to tell me bagels and lox.
My dude. Yeah. The fries were stale. They were hard as bricks. and the chicken nuggets were chewy, bro. I was like.
Did they have dipping sauce?
Dipping sauce? They didn't even bring us ketchup. I was there like. I was like.
You said thank you, didn't you?
Of course I did. But while we're eating, one of the groom, I think it was one of the groom's, one of the bride's cousins or something, walked right into like the windows, like it was like a doorway, but
tell me that shit didn't fall overhead and bust her up.
It was like 10 feet high glass,
okay,
so you could see through.
Yeah,
he beelined it straight into the glass.
No,
and busted his head open.
No, did it break?
No.
Oh,
all you heard was
vibrations. Whoa.
Yo, they brought him a pack of ice. He had a knot on his head. Yo, it was crazy.
That happened to me when I was a kid, though.
Oh, yeah.
I was running downstairs to the outdoor pool, above, plastic above ground pool. 2 flights of stairs, full speed, right into the sliding door. Bam! Crying my ass off.
Yo, dude, the worst is trying to like run when it's like wet near the pool.
Oh,
I done slipped and fell and busted my head a couple times.
That's that pain, that cry where you start out quiet, like, and you're like, all right, and then it's like stubbing your toe, but worse, because the pain is worse than
Yeah, man. All right,
later.
Well,
all right,
listen, man, we back.
We are.
You know what I'm saying? I'm D.Wise. That's Standby Gypsy.
What's going on?
Well, just Gypsy. What is this?
Gypsy, if you know me.
Gypsy, if you know you.
Yeah.
I don't even think I know your real name.
That's good. I just had this conversation with someone the other day. I kind of like that. If you want, I'll tell you later.
Oh, man. Yeah. So, yo, dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. We got to get to the top 10 independent albums in the country. Let's get it on right now. Hold on. You know what? Do we need the sound effects tonight? I don't think we do.
Nah, it's cool.
We got it? No? Yes? Maybe? Well, let's see.
Yes, no?
Nah.
All right. Don't worry about it. Moving on. Top 10.
Top 10 independent albums this week. You're not going to be too surprised.
Not a lot. Dude, we haven't been on in like 3 weeks or 2 weeks.
No. It's totally, there's
changed.
There's only one actual, band that's back yet again after like 15 weeks.
I don't count them anymore.
You don't count them anymore?
Did you hear Big Boy's new project?
Yo.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
Oh, man.
Boomiverse.
All right, let's get into it, man. Top 10 independent albums in the country.
Number 10.
Wait, I thought we good? Wait, I got the sound effects queued up.
I thought we said no sound effects.
Go ahead and put the sound effects on.
I tried. They're not working right now. We'll figure it out later.
All right, well.
All right, number 10.
All right, nope.
I'll figure it out sound effect.
Oh,
number 10, Patti LaBelle.
Patty ain't number 10.
It was the way you labeled it.
No, bro. Look at the.
Who you got for number 10?
Number 10 is Why Don't We, and there's Why Don't We, the EP. It's in the Dropbox, brother.
Oh, okay. I know why. All right, just stand by. So talk about it. Is it good?
They are an independent boy band, like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC type.
That's interesting because most boy bands are super pop, and usually they have a machine behind them. And the fact that a boy pop band is going the independent route, that's different.
Well, I don't think they're going the independent route. I think somebody put some money behind them.
Oh, okay.
And put together the whole, put together the whole thing.
The whole package.
Yeah. So they're doing it. So it's the band is called Why Don't We, and it's the Why Don't We Just EP, and they actually have a song called Why Don't We Just.
Where are they from? Toronto?
I don't know. They're all
They
from
kind of
different.
look like they're from Toronto.
They're all from different places, man.
Okay.
They're just boy band shit.
All right.
All right, number 9 is 18 Visions, and the album is called XVIII, which is 18, of course.
Gotcha.
So they are a hard, heavy metal band. We've seen a lot of those. Right.
Well, I think hardcore metal fans they stay in that underground. I mean, that is their lane, and
Right.
I'm not surprised that heavy metal is on the top 10 independent albums. That I like their artwork is interesting because the XV111 is in the logo,
Right.
but it also almost looks like a 3-dimensional, 4-dimensional image.
It looks cool. I like it. I like it a lot.
And I know a lot of times the metal guys are into their
They're from Orange.
their horn shit, so it also kind of looks like a devilish.
They're from Orange County, California.
Okay.
They were
OC.
95 to 2007. Now they're back together. I think this is their first album in over 10 years.
Okay.
So
Good for them.
Yeah, so they
Still
back
doing
on it.
Still doing it.
So number 8, which was kind of weird. I don't even know what the you got to.
Bro, the image.
The image is just mad small, but that is the album cover.
Okay. Oh, it's a USB.
It's a USB port.
I see.
And the writing is in I think either Japanese or Chinese.
Okay.
Now it's by G Dragon, and the guy's name, the album is called the Quan Ji Young EP.
Okay.
But G Dragon is like an AKA for this guy. Now he's a singer, but he also raps.
Okay.
But it's like he's rapping, he's singing on trap beats and like hip hop beats
In Japanese.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But
I want to hear that.
it was pretty weird. But his other stuff, he's singing and he's very
Sound like Donnell Jones?
very feminine.
Oh, okay.
But
So
then
what does he sound like?
he doesn't sound like anybody.
Who's that German singer who's got that weird voice that almost sounds like the chick in the
Bjork?
Bruce Lee movie, Bruce Willis movie.
Oh, I know who you talking about.
space movie.
Yeah. Fifth Element.
Right. You know that Berlin dude that sounds like?
Yeah, it's viral, but I don't remember the guy's name. But it's so weird. And I'm listening, and I listen to like 4 or 5 tracks, and he's rapping over trap beats, and it sounds pretty good.
I'm gonna listen to this
I
album.
was just like, what am I listening to?
Yeah.
He's like, and the next thing you know, he's just like,
You know what it is?
Like,
You know who
what?
he is? He's a Japanese Drake. He's rapping and singing. He's
guess
taking
so.
it to a whole new level. Japanese Drake.
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
Number 7
Number 7.
is Yo Gotti and Mike Will Made It, and the album is called Gotti Made It.
Not my Gotti, but Yo Gotti.
Yeah. Yo Gotti and Mike Will Made It. And I'm not into the shit. So. I mean, don't get me wrong. I listened to half of it, and I was just like, "Oh, okay, it's Yo Gotti," and whatever. I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan. I mean, don't get me wrong. It sounds
Everything's
good.
in the right place.
Everything's in the right place. It's just not my cup of tea. Miss May I, number 6. The band is called Miss May I, and the album's called Shadows Inside. Now, they are like a speed metal band. Like real hardcore. Yeah. But then they transition into like really singing. The lead singer can actually sing,
Okay.
and he can actually scream too.
I'm seeing that a lot with a lot of bands that they mix the different extremes. You know,
Right.
they'll have, just like the Japanese guy, they'll have, you know, just this hardcore age, all within one song, and then all of a sudden they'll just slow it up or soften it up. But it'll be of the same kind of skill set level, like it still will be at a high quality of production.
No,
you know what I mean?
of course.
And I like it. It sometimes, if I'm a little stoned, it kind of blows my mind a little bit, just how they can do it. I'm just saying, I'm being honest. And I want to listen to this now.
Nah, it was pretty good. Number 5, which is my pick of the week. Wheeler Walker Jr.
Wheeler Walker.
And the album's called Old Wheeler.
This is not his first album, is it?
No, it's his second album. He is
Really?
the guy is a comedian
Okay.
that is now turned into a country singer.
Okay.
But his first single off the new album is called "Fuck You, Bitch." Yo,
That must be his side piece in the passenger seat. Right
seriously, yo, cut our guest mic on, man. Sure. Cut his mic on. Let's get Knuckles in on this, man. So he.
Oh,
Yo,
wow.
so the album is called Old Wheeler. The first single's called Fuck You, Bitch. And it comes on like straight country, and he's looking out the window, and all of a sudden the chorus comes in. He's like, "Fuck you, bitch. I hope you die." Like, he was just like on some straight. He was like, "I hope your dog leaves you and never comes back home." Like some yo. No, dead serious.
Nah.
Now, I have to go back to his first album, because I'm gonna name.
What's the lead single off of that album?
Wait, hold on, man,
tell
yo,
you.
dude, hold on. I gotta tell you, I have to, like, literally.
This is about him taking his wife.
His first album is called Redneck Shit.
Okay. He's keeping it real. That's that hood shit. That's
Yeah.
that white hood shit.
I can't. You know what? I can't even go to the studio album. It doesn't even give me a track listing.
No.
But the album, like, yo,
How was it though?
the album.
It's that fire, boy.
His first album was originally premiered via stream on Pornhub.
No.
Yes.
Get out of here.
Yo,
nah.
my dude.
God bless.
I'm not jacking that.
Yo, dude, I'm telling you.
Talk about
It-
promo.
Yo,
Yeah.
my dude. I think, like, his first single was like eating pussy and like it was like some craziness, man. I know you look.
They
Yo,
sponsored
I'm trying to
Nah,
find
he's
it.
trying to find it right now. But yeah, you can probably go to his website. But yo, Knuckles, when I tell you, the songs are hilarious, man.
You gonna make me listen to this tonight?
Yo, dude,
Oh yeah, eating pussy, kicking ass.
you're right.
Pussy and kicking
This
ass?
is for the first album.
Okay.
Sit on my face.
Sit on my face is a great
drop
song.
them out.
Puss in Boots is pretty good. Beer, weed, and coochies.
Coochies.
Yeah.
Can't fuck you off my mind.
All
My
right.
dude, this is the ultimate shit.
Okay,
you have
so-
to go,
oh
Knuckles. You have to go
my-
listen to these
I'm listening to
albums.
it tonight.
Yo, my dude,
Which one?
I think he got a black ghostwriter.
he got a song on the first album. It's called "Fucking, Fighting, Fucking, and Farting."
Yo, no, you don't.
Yo, I'm dead
you
serious. Yo, all right, we gotta keep going because we're gonna cut into
Oh
our guest
no.
time.
Oh, I was gonna say we're not doing Hangover after this, so don't feel rushed.
Oh shit. Okay. Number 4.
Number
America Location 12, which is the name of the album.
4. Yo, the cover's hilarious.
The album is called America Location 12. It's by Dispatch. I think this is their third album, if I'm not mistaken. My dude, I can tell these guys, they're from Vermont, these guys.
Okay.
And they're a jam band. Like indie folk jam band. They're kind of like Fish,
Okay.
Grateful Dead.
Okay.
But they make a lot of comedic, not songs,
Would
but
you
their
compare
videos
them
are
to
comedic.
what's the Jack Black band? His band?
Oh my gosh! See, you pulling out names now.
I'm sorry.
The Pick of Destiny. What?
No. Yeah,
No.
right,
But the
right.
album is
Tenacious
called
D.
Pick of Tenacious D.
Thank you.
Right.
Gotcha.
You got it.
Thank you.
You got it. Somebody over there. It's his birthday tonight too. He drinking.
He's on one.
Uh-huh.
He's on
He's
it right
on
now.
it
He's
tonight.
on it right now.
He's on.
But it's just 3 guys, and I think this is. Let me see how many albums they have actually. Actually, no, this is their 6th album. Their first album came out in '96. One,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. This is their 6th album.
Album's called America Location 12. It seems like they probably have multiple locations.
It is what it is. Number 3.
Number 3.
The Wonder Woman soundtrack.
Really?
Yeah, man. Original motion picture soundtrack for Wonder Woman.
How is that independent, though?
Because the actual album is not released through Warner Brothers.
Interesting.
Right.
Does it always happen like that? Do you know?
Most times when you have films, they either license the music through a third party.
Okay.
Like, let's say Warner Brothers releases a movie, and they don't feel that they're going to put money behind the actual soundtrack. So they'll get another independent album or independent label to release the, usually, when you get an independent film made or a film made, you have to get investors to come in, put the money behind the film or whatever. So the soundtrack, sometimes the soundtrack is not even done until a couple weeks before the movie even comes out. You know what I mean? So
That's dope. I got to check that out.
yeah, man. And number 2,
Number 2.
Metallica, Hardwired to Self-Destruct.
They can just go fuck themselves. Now can't they? Now can't they, huh?
Yo, Knuckles, this album has been out for damn near 6 months already?
Something like that.
And they've been on the independent album chart for
Every damn week.
Every damn week for at least 3 or 4 months straight.
And my thing is, it's unfair because when you think of independent album, you think of an artist, not necessarily a struggling artist, but someone on the up and coming.
Artist, you said it right.
All right, not Metallica, who's are living legends. And
Right.
the fact that now that they don't want to use the record labels and they can make more money going the independent route, they're crushing the top 10. They're always on the top 10 because they can just put in their own money.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a fact.
And I'm not.
But you know what? They are independent. So I got to give them. They are.
It shouldn't count.
Yeah, they don't count. I'm sorry.
They don't count.
So, wait. Knuckles. So you mean to tell me that Metallica, them releasing their own product through their own means, that's independent?
But for how long?
I think this is their.
They can do this forever.
Yeah, they can do this forever. But I think their album, they got off the label maybe 2-3 years ago. So this is their first independent release.
I'm just saying, I think their rank on the list is skewed. Because
Damn, I'm just looking myself in. I got a whole bunch of stains in my shirt.
No one saw it. No one saw it. I'm just saying it's a little unfair to the other artists on the top 10 list because they don't have the bankroll. Now, are they legit independent artists? Just like D.Wise said, yeah, you're 100% right, and they'll probably stay there until another major artist wants to go independent because they can make more money. And they put out good music. Obviously, it's there because it's a great album. I'm sure.
It's a great album. They're on tour right now.
Yeah.
And they actually been selling out, of course, every stadium, arenas.
Who knows how long?
Fan base is very heavy.
Oh, their fan base is immaculate. You know what I'm saying? So now number one, which I'd never even I've never seen the show.
I haven't either.
So it's called Steven Universe, and there's Volume 1. It's the soundtrack. Now, when I went, right, the one on Cartoon Network. So now, when I went to go check out the music, there's actual real singles. Estelle, the singer Estelle, the British girl, she's one of the voices on the show. She sings on the show.
Oh, wow. Shit. Never knew that.
I'm watching the show, and I'm like, yo, the music is awesome.
Right.
It's great. So then I started watching episodes. I was supposed to do shit today. I was actually prepping.
Grown-ass man watching Cartoon Network.
Yo, so I'm going back and watching episodes.
He had his milk and cereal.
With his cable and stuff. Never.
Yo, my dude. Uh-oh. Wifey's in here talking about you do the same damn thing.
Watch your mouth.
Watch
your mouth.
No, man. Yo, so I started watching back episodes of it, and I'm like,
yeah,
why haven't it? This did it on their 4th season.
Yeah, wow.
Now I'm like, damn, where can I buy?
Yeah, I need to check this out.
Right. Yeah. But those are the top 10 independent albums, week ending June 24th, which will be at the end of the week. This is, yeah.
I was going to say, can we talk about Big Boy now, or do we want to?
Oh, yeah, let's talk about Big.
Okay.
I don't understand why Big Boy's album is not, well, no, Big Boy's on the Epic. He's on Epic Records.
He's fucking up. He shouldn't have.
No, brother.
No? He probably got a crazy deal anyway.
All right, so we're going to go through these tracks. Knuckles, you didn't get a chance to listen to this Big Boy album?
No, but I heard good reviews about it.
My dude, this album is knocking.
Yeah. And what I like about it is, you know how Outkast did the whole thing where, the first album with Southern Cadillac and all
Playalistic
that.
music.
Yeah. They went the Big Boy route, pimps and strip clubs and Cadillacs and all that shit. Then the next album was ATLiens, and they leaned towards Dre and went more alien. Then they did Aquemini. They brought it together. It almost seems like this one, Big Boy is almost mimicking Dre a little bit.
I don't know, man. Did you listen to his first album, Sir Lucius Leftfoot?
No, actually, I didn't.
Dude, you got it. That is a great album as well. Sir Lucius Leftfoot, the son of Chico Dusty. Yo,
why you gotta add that extra?
Look at his face.
Chico Dusty?
Sir Lucius Leftfoot, the son of Chico Dusty. That's the album. That was his first album. That came out in 2010, and that was on Def Jam.
I remember. I didn't hear it.
Right, and then the second album was Vicious Lies and Dangerous Rumors. But Boomerverse, which is his first album on Epic Records. So I'm gonna go through the track list, and I've listened to the album at least 3 or 4.
Yeah,
at least 3 or 4
times. Twice.
So the next day with Big Rube, it's a good introduction record. Organized Noise produced it. It's dope. Kill Jill with Killer Mike and Jeezy.
I saw the video. The video's dope.
Oh my!
I put that on repeat.
The chopped up what is it? Japanese or Chinese singer? I was like, yeah.
Yo, I played it on my JBLs. Bass is nice.
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. I might have blown a speaker in my truck just listening to that record.
I need a Cadillac when I listen to that.
Yo, crazy. Kill Jill was dope. Mike Jack with Adam Levine and Sleepy Brown. It's a crossover record. I put it like that.
Yeah,
you gotta have it.
But I like it though.
I like it. In the South with Gucci Mane and Pip C.
Yep.
Straight down South banger.
Yep.
Pimp C's a true. Rest in peace, Pimp C.
Like, it's throwback to early 2000s, late 90s, like,
yo, dude,
and even
crazy.
earlier. Like, it's a throwback. I love it.
Next on the it's Order of Operations with Eric Bellinger. I think this is the low point of the album for me.
That's kind of like the slow kind of R&B. It's not
Yeah,
R&B,
like but Scotch Torch produced it. Piano wise,
obviously,
it sounds great.
Scott Storch on piano.
Eric Bellinger, it just sounded like he phoned it in. Like the hook just was lazy to me.
And he got some good music too. So
No, of course.
For him to sound lazy, I might not listen to that song.
No. You gotta just you can listen to it. All Night with Lunch Money Lewis. I like the record. Now that's the one that was like a little bit left. That was the one that was like futuristic, kind of.
Because they all have a kind of a futuristic kind of.
Dr. Luke is the one that produced Kesha.
Oh,
They
okay.
going in that battle between Kesha and Dr. Luke.
Gotcha.
But I liked it. Then you got Get With It with Snoop Dogg.
I like
that
one.
record.
I had that one on repeat.
That
I like
record's
I got that one
mean.
on repeat.
Snoop Dogg spit a hot 16 on that.
He did. He's like, I'm your favorite rapper. He said some shit.
Yeah, man. He was like, I don't even have to have a record out.
Right. He's still making money.
Right.
Making hits.
So, no. Wait a second. Overthunk is the one with Eric Bellinger. That's number 8. Sorry. Rico Wade is on that record. Organized Noise produced that. Now, this is my favorite song on the album.
Freakonomics?
No. Chocolate.
Oh, yeah. That's a deep track right there.
Sounds nice.
Yo, it's like I don't even know what to call it. It's like Miami bass with Atlanta bounce.
I want to play it so bad.
Yo, it's crazy. Chocolate. He talking about cashing his check and going to the strip club and spending it on this chocolate chick. Crazy. It's a monster record. I can't wait to play that. I can't wait to. Oh, there it is.
Hey.
Yeah. You got that bounce though.
Yo,
The whole album is like
the whole album is banging.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
Okay.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
when he spit on it.
Stay litty, little nigga, is you shitting me? Off the Hennessy and Tito's, we go hard
his
in the
flow
face,
and
I
all
can
that
make a hero.
He's a monster on this album.
He's
He
such a
always
vet.
had a flow though.
He's such a vet.
Right.
He's so in control.
And now that he can switch into a newer lane of the up-to-date generation,
Right.
he's going to win.
He's killing it. He dropped the line. He was just like the only person. He was like the only person as good as me is 3 Stacks.
yeah.
And I was like,
oh. Yeah.
I was like, damn. So the next track is number 10 is Made Men with Killer Mike and Corrupt.
Yeah.
I felt Corrupt. He ain't bring it.
I love Corrupt, but
Yeah.
he ain't been good since Doggy Style.
He didn't bring that blue flag back out. That's why he ain't gripping.
I don't understand how, because
Maybe.
Snoop Dogg repped.
Yeah, no.
He repped on his record. Freakonomics with Sleepy Brown. I like the record.
I didn't like that one.
You didn't like that
was the
one?
one I didn't like.
All right. Follow These, the last song on the album. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
That was Manny Fresh did it, and it was a weak point to end the album on.
Manny Fresh.
Manny Fresh, yeah, Manny Fresh produced the record. But that Big Boy album, if you you guys, we usually talk about independent albums here because we're an independent show, but we had to talk about this Big Boy album. Big Boy album, crazy.
When Dre gonna do one, man?
He's not going to, man.
Think he ever?
He said, he said he doesn't want to be a 40-year-old rapper. He said, I have made it. In the record industry, I've made it as far as I can go. Yeah. You won the Grammy for the best album of the year. No other rapper has ever won album of the year, ever. You think about everybody else.
Yeah, I'll sit
your
back- I'll
Biggies,
sit back
your
with that.
Tupacs, your Jay-Z's, your Dr. Dre's. They've been nominated, but no other rap group in the history of the Grammys has ever won album of the year. How do you get bigger than that?
I wouldn't think it's even about that. I would just think that he would, as an artist and a creative, he just would have something he'd want to fucking talk about or do music. Like I just thought stuff like that doesn't leave.
He comes in every now and again, and
Probably
you
throws
know,
a verse on Kendrick's joint here and there.
yeah, he put a joint on. He was on that Beyonce record a few years back.
I would just think the natural
which
competitiveness. I would think the natural competitiveness and the brotherhood between him and Big Boy. With Big Boy putting out an album, he'd be like, man, maybe I want to put out an album.
I don't know, man. Maybe he's got like 4 albums deep that he doesn't want to release.
Maybe.
Who knows? But I'm gonna tell you this: if I had a choice between making an album and promoting it and touring and not having to see my family or my kids, or me putting on a suit and being on GQ magazine and getting paid $20,000, which one am I gonna do? I mean, after a while, the grind of being on the road gets a little bit crazy.
It does. It does.
So let's formally introduce our guest for today. He is a hip hop artist out of the Bedrock camp. We got Knuckles in the building.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, man. So we're not doing the
Yeah.
no sound effects today.
sound effects.
The rain.
Sorry.
The rain is. Yeah, man. So what's going on, man? Knuckles, how are you, brother?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm great. Just glad to be here.
Okay, that's what's up. So we take it from the bottom to the top, man. So we're gonna let you speak your piece. We're gonna play a couple of joints for you, but we need to take it back from the very beginning. So where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Mount Vernon, man.
Mount Vernon native.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. All right. So when did you start to go into the music world, so to say?
I would say around 10, 11.
Okay. So tell us about it, man.
Well, my hands always worked when I was a kid, so my grandfather and people around me always try to push me to music.
Mm-hmm.
Sports was always around me, but they pushed me towards music, so I would play with it here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Then I just leave it alone and just go do something else, do something reckless.
I hear that. So, okay, tell us how you got the name Knuckles. Because that's what everybody want to know.
Okay, so I was 14.
About to be some shit.
You word up.
I already can tell.
I just got into high school,
Mm-hmm.
Started to play football. So, my mother's boyfriend was an abuser.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this story.
So he hit my mother while I was around, and I told him, the next time you hit her, I'm gonna break your face. Now, mind you, I wasn't this tall at the time. I was probably 5 feet, 144 pounds, ran a 4.3. So I was walking, me, a few of my dudes, a few girls, we cracking jokes, laughing.
Mm-hmm.
And they just started pointing and laughing at this lady on the floor. So now I'm roasting jokes on this lady, like, who this crackhead on the floor? I got a little closer. That was my mother.
Oh, man.
He hit my mother outside in the street. So I dropped everything. Books, book bag, cleats, headphones. I'm running full speed. I don't know how I turned my body, but it turned the way I needed to be positioned. Broke his jaw in 3 different places. And I had his teeth in my knuckles.
Damn.
So a person that watched me grow up said, yo, that's young Tyson.
Okay.
And then they was like, nah. It's baby Knuckles right there. That's Knuckles right there. And the name stuck with me.
And that's
How the story goes.
all right. So I met
I'm
Knuckles.
gonna call him Knuckles. I want to keep my teeth in my mouth.
Right. So I met Knuckles when I was working on my album at Bedrock Studios.
Okay.
The old studio, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up talking, and I found out that the place that he used to live only was like a few blocks away from me.
Okay.
And then we started talking about fighting.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Oh no.
So we started talking about fighting. And so when I told him that I used to, box, I used to train.
boxed?
The YMCA.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yonkers, man. Riverdale. Riverdale Avenue.
Okay.
So then we started talking about, throwing hands.
Yeah.
Then we started talking about how the dynamic of, the youth has changed, that they don't throw hands anymore. Like, everybody
Everyone
wants to
gets
have a
a gun.
knife or
Yeah.
a gun. They want to stab somebody. They want
I
to shoot
agree.
somebody. So we started having conversations. There was some people that was talking real reckless.
Oh, we not. Oh, you
No,
talking
I'm not, yo, no.
Uh-oh.
So
No
there
face,
was-
no case.
No. Listen. So there was certain somebody that was talking real reckless.
Okay.
One night when we was at the studio,
All right.
and I was like, Knuckles, I was like, brother, you can't
Yeah.
do that.
Right.
You
Can't.
can't, yeah, don't do that.
No, don't.
And he's like, nah, I want to hit him.
So he turns into his alter ego.
Yeah. The face becomes somber. He starts, nah, I'm gonna hit him. I'm like, nah. I was like, I gotta hit him first.
Okay. I'm gonna tee it up. I'm saying.
And after that, we've been cool ever since.
Basically, I was trying to be stingy. I wanted to go first. He
I
and he
see.
didn't. But yeah, after that,
Yeah,
cool.
man.
Yo, D.Wise is cool people's, man. Songs are great. I got him on a song too called Black Lives Matter.
Yeah,
Shout
we
out
did
to
that.
him.
We did that a couple years
And
ago.
Bob Marley.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
But all right. So take me how you got to a point where you felt comfortable enough to start putting records out. Because there's a transit when it comes to being an independent artist. Sometimes you get in the studio, you create, and you're like, okay, I think I'm ready to put this out to the masses, or I think I'm ready to say, I need somebody to listen to these records. Because there's sometimes you get a record done, and I'm like, this ain't it.
Okay, well, shout outs to Bedrock Records, Flintstone Productions.
Mhm.
It was them that actually showed me how to put a song out,
Okay.
because I was just one of those artists that just always wanted to be on the front line. So, shout out to Reg and shout out to Killer, who sat me down and showed me the dynamics of how to make a song,
Mm-hmm.
put it out, and make sure I get the right followers, because I was only making music for me, but I had a long talk with my brother Money. He said, stop making music for you and make music for everybody.
Right, for the
Right.
masses.
Uh-huh. And when Killer and Reg sat me down, they showed me how to put it out, get the views, get the vibe, and it just took off from there.
Okay.
Became a monster of his own.
All right, that's what's up. So now, are you? What is the? What are you looking to do in the industry right now? Is there an EP coming? Is there a full length album? What is the next step for Knuckles as an artist?
As an artist, Knuckles is dropping something called Exhibition. It's a mixtape.
Okay.
So the Exhibition mixtape, it's growing rapidly, and I just want to make sure that it's perfect. Back in the day, your rewind button was, I'm talking about, to the ground.
Right.
You didn't have one. because those songs back then was that great.
Right.
So with this mixtape, I wanted to bring that back, because right now my rewind button got mad dust. I'm going forward.
No, there's no reason to go back. Right. You know what I'm saying?
With this, I want to take time. I want to run my own race with this one. So
Okay.
when it drops, it's dropping this year though. It is dropping this year. I'll give y'all guys a due date soon and whatnot. Just keep your ears to the ground and just listen.
All right, man. And we got one joint that we're gonna do. We're gonna get Gypsy to cue that up. But I had another question for you. I had a chance to come and check the Bedrock camp out.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when we did all that? And you surprised the shit out of me, because you were about the only artist that was really prepared for. Don't laugh, man. Don't laugh, because okay, I'm gonna be dead honest with you. When I heard your music the first time, I was like, nah, it's cool, it's dope, I like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging it. But I said, I wonder how he's gonna come across on stage, because a lot of people, a lot of rappers that I see or that I hear, I'm just like, okay, the records is dope, but when I see them on stage, they're boring.
No stage presence.
None whatsoever. They don't know how to hold a microphone. They know how to gauge the crowd. They don't know how to do anything.
Voice control.
Right.
They just roar.
Yeah. They just they 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Like,
Amigos.
Yo, one of them wanted $250,000 for one verse.
yeah, he
Like-
tried to charge his girlfriend that.
His girlfriend?
Yeah, his girl. He tried to charge his girl
After she
$250,000.
got like golden knee pads, you still gonna charge her?
Wait, that's Cardi B. Cardi B. He wanted to charge Cardi B $250,000. She's dating one of the guys. Well, I guess
She
they
probably
used to.
was. Yeah. Past tense,
Yeah, man. But yo, so when I went to go see everybody perform, you have a great stage presence.
Thank you.
So where did that come from, brother? Because a lot of people don't have that. Who are you watching, and who the hell, like?
You'll be surprised when I say this.
Go ahead, man. Speak on it.
Okay, so besides that, I'm always on stage because I'm a musician as well. I do African drumming and I teach it.
Really, I never knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
But
All right.
besides that, as a kid, I used to watch Big Daddy Kane.
That brother.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That brother.
Were you at the Radio Studio show that we went to?
No, I didn't get to go.
Dude, Big Daddy Kane, he still did the move.
Yeah, he still got it.
He still did the move.
Still got it.
When his boy did the flips. And the,
Are you serious?
Yes.
When the cross
Yes.
the legs and the.
Put the foot in the hand and he jumped over, did the split, hop back up, and
he did it.
he still did it.
Nah.
This was like 2-3 years ago. Whenever we went with
outta
Blue, and
here.
yeah, that DMX show where DMX was all cracked out, telling
The split version.
We're gonna talk about
Yeah,
X.
go with it.
I just saw X like 2 weeks. Actually, the week that my son was in the hospital, I saw X.
how's he doing? How's mom and them?
Yo, I get up.
Mom and them.
So I'm driving. You know what? I apologize.
Nah,
So
nah, it's cool.
I'm driving, and his son was born like a week or two before mine was. So they go to the same hospital, that Columbia Presbyterian. So I'm driving. I'm telling my mom, I was like, yeah, I saw DMX, a few weeks back or whatever, and we were talking outside, blah, blah, blah. So my mom and my dad are in the car, and I literally pull in to the driveway, and she was like, there go X right there. I was like, Mom, get the hell out. And I look, and he's standing out there
That's so random.
with his son's mother and the little baby. And I'm like, oh, shit. I was like, there go X.
Yeah.
So I get out the car, and I'm like, yo, what up? And he was like, oh, my nigga D, what's going on? Like, we give each other a pound, we give each other a hug. And he was like, what's going on, man? And I'm like, yeah, my parents are here. He was like, all right. Oh, yeah, Miss Wise from Riverdale. I'm like, she was like, hi, X. And, I'm like, yo, Ma, why you throwing shade at DMX? Like, why?
But that's how you know that she knew him for a very long time.
Yeah, she could do that.
My mom was
she
in the
could do that.
school. My mom was in the school system. She worked in the school
okay.
system.
So he was one of her kids.
I don't think so. I think she knew. He used to hang out with a couple of kids.
Around
That
the
was.
way.
She threw mad shade. She was like, "Hi, X," and just walked upstairs.
She rolled her eyes at him too.
Hell yeah, she rolled it at him.
Cut her eyes.
She like, he don't get himself together. When he went on Dr. Phil, my mom had mad jokes.
Dude, when he pulled over that person and impersonated a cop, that's when I knew.
That's not the first time he's done that. I think it was an FBI agent before.
I think so too.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. But nah, man, back to Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying?
Heavy D. I used to watch performers, and I would be scared to go on stage, so I would literally transform my mind into nobody's there but me in a mirror. So I would practice every day.
Mm-hmm.
Even walking to school or going to work, I would practice my lyrics, how I want them to come out and sound if I was on a mic. So every time I go on stage, I don't need nobody telling me, "Yo, I need you to do this. I need you to do that." You don't have to tell me that. It's already embedded in me since I started. And shout outs and rest in peace to my mom. The first thing she ever told me was, "Go hard or go home. Scare money, don't make money." So I say that before I go on stage, and I give it my all.
Wow.
That's deep.
That's deep. Damn. Shit.
I want to see him perform now. When's your next show?
I'm trying to set up some shows now for the summer. During my mixtape release party, I'm gonna be performing.
Okay.
And have other couple of people that's on my mixtape performing as well.
All right. Nice. All right. Well, we're gonna get into one of the joints. Pull that up for me. We're gonna do I Like. So tell us a little bit about I Like, man.
I would play Ain't Gonna Hurt Nobody first.
You want to play that one?
You want to play that one first? All right, let's get into
that's the one that's on SoundCloud right now.
Okay, Ain't Gonna Hurt Nobody's out right now, so let's get into that, man.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody. I've been drinking all night. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Now I'm dancing. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. I've been drinking all night. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Now I'm dancing. Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
I'm so VIP. And I always do it B.I.G. Notorious for getting the party right. All that hating and drama, leave it home tonight. Cause I came to party and bullshit. Pop bottles, dance with a few chicks. I had a long day at work and I just got paid, so tonight I'm a splurge. So if you broke, then stay that ass home. Come to the club, man, that's a no-no. Popping bottles, toast to that good life. So if you broke, then stay that ass home. Come to the club, man, that's a no-no. Popping bottles, toast to that good life.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody. I've been drinking all night. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Now I'm dancing. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. I've been drinking all night. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Now I'm dancing. Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
No bullshit, no work tomorrow, no drama, bad bitches, no bad karma, nobody's broke, my whole squad is ballin'. She love it when I pull up in foreign, popping bottles all night. Just feel good tonight, it's our night. If you hate, then bro, it's alright. Is that your chick? She on me all night. So if you broke, then stay that ass home. Come to the club, man, that's a no-no. Popping bottles, toast to that good life. So if you broke, then stay that ass home. Come to the club, man, that's a no-no. Popping bottles, toast to that good life.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody. I've been drinking all night. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Now I'm dancing. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. I've been drinking all night. Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
All right, we are back. We got Knuckles in the building.
Yes, sir,
That's his joint called Ain't Gonna Hurt Nobody. It's on SoundCloud right now, so you can go and listen to that, stream it. Like that record. I'm feeling it. You can turn me down a little bit. I think I'm a little bit too loud. But it's all right, though.
Don't hurt nobody.
Don't hurt nobody out here. So, yo, tell me how did that record come about, man? With the sample. Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Okay,
Kid and
see.
Play, right?
Yep.
Actually, it's before that. I forgot what
They
what
sampled
group
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sampled it. So when I heard it from Kid and Play, and House Party, Class Act are my favorite movies.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
So, when I heard that song, I would always dance to it. You know,
Right.
I had no rhythm back then.
Okay.
So now that I'm older, I still listen to the song to this day. So I'm thinking to myself, why not revamp that song? It's a good feel good, and I'm actually trying to tell people, like, when you go out to party, just party. If you get turned down, just walk away. It ain't gotta be no, it's shade throwing. And if you come to the club with your girl, just know she might not go home with you,
Right.
or
She definitely gonna get hollered at.
yeah. And so you can't be
Of course,
salty.
I can't. Yeah. If I go out with somebody, if I go out if I'm going out with my lady, there's no reason for me to get,
Angry.
ignorant.
Yeah. Ignorant.
Well, I don't know about you, man.
No, we're not gonna talk about that.
You got a short temper, brother.
We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk
Knuckles.
About that. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, the first joint was made by Brick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Brick. That they're the original artists, and then Kid and Play did Ain't Gonna Hurt Nobody. But yeah, man. So, how do you feel being in the Bedrock camp? They do a lot to develop artists over there at that camp. So, how do you feel being inside of a place that actually wants you to succeed? Because a lot of places, they're only looking for somebody to make a buck off of them.
I agree. And to be honest, like I said, once again, shout out to my team. Like, if it wasn't for them, Knuckles wouldn't have a sound.
Okay, got you. All right.
I will always rap. Don't get it twisted. I would rap. I try to rap the next rapper off his own song.
I hear you.
So when I went to them, they called me whack. And I actually sat there and said, yo, want to fight? Because I'm not whack.
See, you automatically go to, let's fight.
But they actually broke it down to me. And to this day, I thank them for it. And it made me a better MC. It made me a better hip-hop and rap artist.
Got you.
So definitely shout outs to them.
All right. Say no more. All right, man. So let's get into these 5 independent questions, man. All right. So number 1, what does being an independent artist mean to you?
It means everything. It means that I don't have to have a third person going in my pocket.
There you go. Preach.
Preach. All right. Number 2, would you sign to a major?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's keep it going. Number 3, who are or what are your magical? I just made a word up.
The word up.
What,
Magical.
Magical.
Keep that.
Major and magical.
Right. So, what are your major or who are your major musical influences? You can name the same ones that you said before.
Okay, yeah. Big Daddy Kane, Heavy D,
Got you.
Naughty by Nature, KRS-One. Oh, the list goes on. MC Light, actually.
MC Light. She
She did her thing,
she was-
man.
was
She
dope.
back in the day.
she
was,
had to
she was
earn
a,
that shit.
She was a force to be reckoned with.
Exactly.
But
much props to her.
back in the day, man, they had camaraderie that they don't have in today's music
Nope.
business.
No.
Queen Latifah could do a record with MC Light.
Yep.
Yo-Yo, Moni Love.
Even though I heard Remy Ma had every female MC on during the
Summer Jam.
Summer Jam. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, but Nicki wasn't there.
Well,
of course.
Of course.
That's her son. But anyway, yeah, the list goes on. But, shout outs to Wu-Tang as well. Because
Wu-Tang was a different animal, man.
See, Wu-Tang is my alter ego's personality. Every one of them.
You got a piece of 8 or 9 different people in you, brother? You got
Because-
multiple personality disorder? This
Yes, I
like-
do. When it comes to rapping, I do.
Okay, all right.
Because, yeah.
Well, you have to be multifaceted in
do.
this business now. So before you come out, You know what? It's so funny that you say that, because I look at other people that had a sound or defined the sound, and then after their sound wasn't new and fresh anymore,
Or someone else people started copying it. So much
right?
got
Well,
watered down.
look at somebody like Nelly.
Yeah.
When he first came out,
Yeah.
He had his own sound.
right? And by the time,
He was at Down South Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but he was
Singer-songwriter rap.
Midwest though. He was
Midwest.
Well, I guess,
was
yeah,
Midwest.
technically he was Midwest.
yeah, he's Midwest.
They're both Midwest, but yeah.
Yeah, because Bone Thugs
Cleveland.
was
Cleveland.
Ohio,
Mhm.
and whereas he's from St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis.
Right. So then after a while, I guess everybody wanted to get that Midwest swang.
You know, it's not even that. I think that, you know, it's that style has permeated through hip hop and R&B so much that there was no need for Nelly. Because of Bone Thugs, you have Drake. You know what I mean? Like the whole sing-songy melody, it's in everything, man.
Right.
Even those what song is out now? The one with Lil Wayne, Justin Bieber.
I'm the one.
Yeah, like that beat has been done about 7 times in the past 3 years. Like those patches and that doom 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 with the bass and everything. Like it's been redone about a bunch of different times. And I put that on people like Bone Thugs, just having that melody in hip hop, him and Nelly. And I just think it's been done so much that Nelly hasn't been able to keep up. That's all.
Well, no, I hear that.
Yeah.
Or drugs and alcohol. I don't know.
No, I don't think so, man.
I don't think it's the drugs or alcohol.
I give every MC a 5 to 7 year window.
Yeah.
just
you
like
know.
a halfback. In
Just
football.
like a half-
Right. No. If you really want to look at it from a sports and a music standpoint, your shelf life is the same thing as being in football.
Right.
You got a 5 to 7 year window. After that, you know, you come in around 19, 20, maybe. You're out by the time you're 25, 26.
Yeah.
They're already calling you over the hill by the time you reach 30. If you're in the league after 30, they're already.
Because how old is now? Nelly's 40, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he's
late
about
30s,
close. Yeah, late 30s, early 40s.
He about to start tumbling down the hill soon.
Right. Well,
No,
he ain't
but
rapping, but he got his reality.
He
TV
got a
career.
reality show,
He's-
but look at somebody like 50 Cent. When he came out, 03,
Yeah.
by 2010, he was.
Done.
Yeah.
You don't have nothing to rap about no more.
Yeah. It's pointless.
You know what? I'm glad that you brought that up, because do you feel in hip hop that is the problem with hip hop artists, that they lose whatever fire or lose that vernacular,
He lost
that voice?
He lost his anger. He's not angry no more. He's not being controversy.
he
that's
probably
where he
lost
was
his
winning.
Musical passion.
If
Because
he-
I don't believe, and I don't mean to cut you
No,
off.
no.
I don't think a lot of rappers. I shouldn't say a lot of rappers, but I think 50 and people like 50 rap as a means to an end. He's not an artist. You know what I mean?
Okay.
like Dre, or you know what I mean? Andre
Right.
3000. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not an artist. Like, he doesn't have flowers in his fucking house. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't paint on the side. He's doing it to make money. He's gotten to that level. He don't need to rap no more.
So you're equating the fact that he's not creating any. He's not.
He's not ruffling no feathers no more.
No. I'm not saying that. Well, I'm trying to correlate what Gypsy's saying when it comes down to.
It's a business move. It's not an artistic endeavor.
Okay,
I agree
so
with you.
But I think in the beginning,
in certain aspects, you have artists that are artists.
Right.
They want to
Like Prince.
evolve. No,
Prince.
of course.
For
Well, I
an
mean, I
extreme
can't-
example.
Yeah, that's an extreme example. So somebody, that's
Yeah, you can't get no better than that. But
right.
shout out to 50 though, but he just not 50 no more.
Well,
He's
he's
a
transitioned.
businessman.
He's transitioned.
He went
Well, I
from-
mean, Jay-Z did it too. But see,
But Jay-Z gonna come out with a new
but
album,
everybody can't have the longevity of a Jay-Z.
He's arguably.
And the only
the greatest
reason why,
lyricist alive.
Jay-Z, to be perfectly honest with you, and people look at me like I'm crazy. Jay-Z took LL Cool J's, took his model in order to make it this far.
That's a good point.
That's a great point right there. You're right.
Only thing he didn't do TV though.
Yeah.
I mean, he took it to a higher level. I mean, he didn't have to do TV because he had
No,
the,
he didn't
the
have to,
vodka
but
and
right.
all these other projects.
But the whole thing is Jay-Z is he's not an actor.
No.
You know, like
He's the epitome of an artist.
right. He's just an artist, but he knows how to make it. But if you
business
look back at LL Cool J's style, he was always the smooth, the dapper, the dapper Dan.
Yeah.
The ladies love him. All this and blah blah blah.
Right.
Not only that, he could flip it and go hard as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mama said, knock you out. I'm bad. All these, like, he was always two sides
the
of it.
Ripper.
But, yeah, Jack the Ripper. But the thing was that what made him the most money was the girls loved him. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, Jay-Z was more the hard edge. I'm going to give you these stories about dealing coke and do this. But his main thing was the hustle life was more prevalent. But then he started turning into, I'm going to put the business suit on. Girls, girls, girls. This and that. Like, everybody.
Call it the Clearport.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. But to be out for more than 10 years in the business, a hip hop artist, is extremely hard.
You have to diversify. You have all
Right.
types of things going on. So you can almost take a break from rapping and then come back to it because you can't consistently do it for 10 years, album after album. Most people don't. LL Cool J is a rare. When he was in his
he
prime,
was-
like in the '90s, he was killing it.
Yeah.
Even in the 2000s.
2000, right? He was still killing it.
You can't name another artist that actually came out in the 80s and still had top 10 singles in the 2000s.
Nope. I dare you. I double
No,
dare you.
nobody.
I can't even think about it right now.
Right. There's nobody. All right. Number four. If you were offered a deal outside of music, like literally you had to leave music alone. You can't do music, but everything else is going to be set for you. Money-wise, your family's going to be provided for, everything, but you can't do music. Would you do it?
No.
Okay. All right. So, number 5, last independent question. What is Knuckles' end game? What is your end game in this business?
My end game is to bring back real music, to bring back storytelling.
Okay.
That's my end game. I grew up around real artists and how they told a story. Just like you was talking about Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
Slick Rick was one of my favorite rappers as well.
Slick Rick's a monster.
And he told a story. And he made you sit down. As much as you could have been like this in a club, he just made you sit down and think. Hey, young world.
Mm-hmm.
He made me sit down and like this. Like, wow, I need to create something just like that. So my end game is to bring back real music and bring back real storytelling.
Okay. All right. And we were mentioning Outkast. Remember that record they did with Slick Rick?
Oh my God,
all
storytelling
the,
part.
all the storytelling?
Uh-huh.
1 and 2.
Back now.
But
That album.
They also
That
got
album.
they also got one with Slick Rick. Slick Rick featured them.
On
Okay.
one of his albums.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember that.
The beat go dun 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 dun.
I remember that record. I don't remember what it was. There was another record that I was thinking of too. I was like, oh man. I don't think it was an Outkast. Oh, it was an Outkast record. The one with Raekwon.
Oh, yeah. Skewed on the barbecue. That was my shit. Better know that.
Dude.
Yeah, I actually saw the
That's
video
my
yesterday.
shit.
Yo,
Cause all I do is watch music videos.
that record. Yo, what happened? What happened to the music video
YouTube, man.
genre?
YouTube, man.
Nah, but this YouTube has been out for a long time. I don't understand why the execs they don't want to put music videos in the forefront anymore. And I don't understand why. When you have somebody like a Justin Timberlake who's, accepting an award,
I almost disagree with you. I think there's a lot of good videos out there.
they're great videos, but I'm saying there's no conglomerate that's putting money behind promoting music videos anymore. If your video goes viral, it's not music videos anymore.
It has to be self-promoted. Like
Right.
it almost has to accidentally go viral for it to be genuine. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, I was just discussing it with, oh my gosh.
Anthony.
Anthony. And a lot of these things that go viral,
Oh yeah, it's staged.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The record company, the studio that's putting out a
Marketing team.
the marketing team,
Yep.
all of a sudden, okay, put it to you like this, Knuckles.
I'm
So
listening.
you're signed to a record label, right?
Yeah.
So now we find someone online that has took your song and chopped and screwed it, or took a record of yours and made it their own. Mm-hmm. You're a big selling artist, so now the team, the promotion team, the PR firm is telling you as an artist, we're going to take this cover song and we're going to have you leak it to your fans. Right. It's all staged, man. All these things that go viral, you know, it's all smoke and mirrors, man.
Yeah.
It's all smoke and mirrors. So listen up. We're gonna get to this second joint. Set us up for the second. I Like.
So this song right here is called I Like, featuring L.A. Cannon and your boy K.O.
Oh, okay, cool.
How we went about this song? It was one of those good nights, you know, late night
The
studio
Henny's
session,
flowing.
Henny flowing, you know, good vibes, some bad intentions, and this is what you get.
I hear you, bro. All right, let's get into it, man. This is I Like, OTV Live, Knuckles, baby.
Yes, sir.
Better
I ain't tryna play no game. I know you always dealt with lames, girl. So let me take you to a place, yeah, where you like it. It's enticing, so don't fight it. Cause I can see it in your eyes. You wanna fuck with me tonight, so come over and I'll show you what them lames couldn't do. I'm only here to please you. So turn the phone off, cause it's only me and you. So come over. Cause I spy with my little eye. What you wanna do with me tonight?
Cause I know what she like, yeah, I know what she like. Every time we round each other, we be on it all night. And I know what she want, cause I know she a freak. Every time we round each other, yeah, we know we gon' freak. And I know what she like, yeah, I know what she like. Every time we round each other, we be on it all night. And I know what she want, cause she know I'm a freak. Every time we round each other, yeah, we know we gon' freak, baby. I know she want it all night. I know she want it all night. I know she want it.
I know what she want, I know what she needs, I know what she wants. She knows I'm a freak. I'm trying to do the right thing, the right thing, the right thing.
Girl, don't you know you the thing that I want? Love you so much while I'm kissing your curves. Move with your body, we going through motions, going through motions. Swim in your ocean tonight, I can't deny. Girl, you're so sexy, I just want you to be right next to me, girl.
We can do the night thing, but I'ma eat it from the back.
I know what she like, yeah, I know what she like. Every time we round each other, we be on it all night. And I know what she want, cause I know she a freak. Every time we round each other, yeah, we know we gon' freak. And I know what she like, yeah, I know what she like. Every time we round each other, we be on it all night. And I know what she want, cause she know I'm a freak. Every time we round each other, yeah, we know we gon'
Okay, I probably chased them never. I'm way too clever. I make them feel so good. Mason Bedford, you gotta give them what they like. Guaranteed.
Yo, that is I Like by Knuckles featuring LaCannon. Oh, it's L.A. Cannon?
L.A. Cannon.
L.A. Cannon. I call him LaCannon. I'm sorry.
I like it.
L.A. Cannon.
Nah, because everybody, when he performed, would call him L.A. Cannon.
Oh, all right. So that he went with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yo, we gotta give a shout out to our sponsors tonight. Our sponsor tonight, as always. Well, shit. Since we started the damn show, is Koi Creative Space. It's KOI. So go to KoiCreativespace.com and go check it. It's right in the downtown White Plains, New York. It's at 169 Mamaroneck Avenue, second floor. You can call them at 914-428-3195 if you need a place to, write a script. You need a place to just sit down and concentrate. If you need a boardroom to do a presentation, if you need a space to do well, they've been having a lot of actual like TED Talks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
They've been doing like a TED Talk, like, you know, people actually coming in and having seminars and things of that nature. So if you need a place to do all that, Koi is the best place to go. Now you go to, once again, KoiCreatorSpace.com, mention OTV, and you get 20% off your membership. You got parking now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
Moving up.
So moving on up, you know what I'm saying? You can park your car. After, you know what? After a certain time, you ain't even got to pay parking. But that's White Plains for you. But once again, go to KoiCreatorSpace.com. Make sure you talk to my boy.
Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan Manier. Make sure you hit up Manier.
I used to call him
Tell
Manieri. It's not
Manieri?
Yeah, it's not Manieri. It's Manier.
It's Manier, yeah. Hit up Manier and tell him I sent you.
Manier!
And he'll hook you up. You know what I'm saying? So, now we're about to tell everybody where we can, where everybody can be seen, because we was just talking about all the goddamn pages that we got running
All at the same,
all at the same damn time. So, Knuckles, man, tell everybody where they can check you out.
Man, you can check me out on my fan page on Facebook called Knuckle Up. You can check me out on SoundCloud. You can check me out on my Snap, Stevie Knuckles. That's all you got to type in. My picture pop up. How you want to get in contact with me is knucklesbookings.com. Also, I engineer.
That's knucklesbookings.com?
Knucklesbookings.com.
That's what's up. All right. Say no more.
Yeah, man. It's just all work, no play.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. All right, Gypsy, tell everybody where they can find you and your show.
Catch the Hangover Takeover every Monday and Thursday night, but we're not doing it tonight because the weather out here is shit.
Yo, it's terrible.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
But yeah, definitely go to facebook.com/the Hangover Takeover, and it's myself, my co-host Juju the Model, and we do an entertainment variety show where we have guests and we talk about trending topics and really funny shit. We usually have a few drinks before the show, so it's a lot of fun. So
Yeah,
the
man.
Hangover Takeover.
The Hangover Takeover.
Nice,
Make sure you
nice.
check them out, man. You can find me smoking on. No. You can find me.
Speaking of dudes.
Yo, what, did anybody see that Dave Chappelle special?
Yeah, of course.
The second one where he was in Austin, he was just like, yo, my son turned into Tom, Tupac. He was like, these niggas keep on fucking with me. You can find me on Instagram, man. It's Mr. D.Wise. You can find me on my website is mrdwise.com. We got some new music coming up. The album's going to be dropping very, very soon. You can catch me on my fan page. It's D.Wise Music on Facebook. You can also catch me at the OTV page. You can also catch me. Yo, dude, it's got so many damn pages. It's ridiculous.
Let's go. Keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Oh, boy, you can catch me on Snapchat, Mr. D.Wise. I'm not going through all these, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
Just Google him.
just Google me, baby. Well, no, you know what? You can't even say that because there's a Spanish reggaeton singer named D.Wise, and he's
My
encroaching.
condolence.
Right? He's encroaching on my shit right now. But you know what? It don't even matter because it's actually my birth name.
There you go.
So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
Google him.
when I'm about to drop this album on iTunes, he's gonna be
Shut down.
He's gonna be
He's gonna
fucked
have
up
to change
in
his
the
name.
game.
He gonna be very
Not
salty.
only that, I don't
He's
think
gonna
you
be
guys.
Diego Wise.
I don't think y'all even know you can actually pay to have your website or your images come up first on Google.
Really?
You can
No.
actually pay a fee to Google,
Not surprised.
and if I put down D.Wise, my picture and my name and my brand comes up first on Google. Shit's crazy. So, yo,
Google's
catch
a
us
true
every.
hustler.
Yeah, man. Catch us next week. We'll be posting up a little later on tonight who our next guest is next week on the show. And as always, baby, keep it indie.
Keep you.
Keep it in.
You know what it is. Peace.